on Prime Network.
All right, fans, here we go. This bout coming away is scheduled 4 rounds of boxing. It features junior middleweights in action. Presenting to you first on my left, fighting out of the red corner. He is wearing black trunks with white trim, fighting out of Moreno Valley, California. He weighed in at 155 pounds. He's had 3 bouts as a professional. Please welcome Mario Moreno. And his opponent across the ring. On my right, fighting out of the blue corner, he is wearing gold trunks with burgundy trim. He is fighting out of Culver City, California. He weighed in at 153 1/2 pounds. His fine young record, 4 wins, no losses, 2 wins by way of knockout. Welcome a fighter they call the Showstopper, undefeated Robert Tubbs. Here's your referee in charge, Pat Russell.
Okay, gentlemen, both of you take a deep breath for me. Let it out. One more. Let it out. Okay, you have your instructions back in the locker room. Got any questions for me? Touch your gloves. Let's have a good fight. 4 rounds.
All right, the tail of the tape now. Robert Tubbs, 5'11", 153 1/2, 18 years old, 72-inch reach. And the other lad, Mario Moreno, is 5'9" 1/2", 155 pounds, and he also is 18 years old with a 72-inch reach. In the golden trunks, Robert Tubbs, a cousin of the former WBA heavyweight champion of the world, Tony Tubbs. Tubbs comes in with a record of 4-0. He never fought as an amateur. He's had 2 knockouts. Moreno, managed by his dad, Jose, is 1-2 with 1 knockout. He trains in his father's garage. What happened to have this fight come back? Tubbs and Moreno fought before, and Tubbs beat him decisively. And his father, that is Moreno's father, saw our tape of that fight. And he said, hey, you can beat this guy, Tubbs. And Tubbs does something very unethical. Puts both hands on his shoulder and pushes his head down toward the canvas. But anyway, his dad told him, you can beat him. And his dad came and he saw Antonio Curtis, our matchmaker at the Great Western Forum. And he said, hey, my kid wants a return bout. And Curtis said, you can't mean that. Tubbs beat him badly. The old man said, hey, my kid can beat him. Rematch him, and here they are.
Well, I want to know what Mario told his dad.
Dad, mind your own business.
What fight did you watch?
Minute and a half left in round 1. A 4-rounder. Boy, that's a quick jab. Maybe Daddy knows best. He used to be a chauffeur that name.
I think you're right.
Movement of shoulder, arms, head, trying to confuse Robert Tubbs. Tubbs has always been a cool customer since he came here. This is a junior middleweight bout. This is his 5th pro fight. Turned pro on the 16th of September this year. Got good hand speed, excellent ring moves for a youngster. And a bunch of punches. Won't take you out with one, but a bunch of them will. Moreno on the black trunks.
I think Pops just got him into heck of a predicament here, Chick. I don't know. Tubbs looks very cool, collective.
For a guy who's having only his 5th pro fight, he does look cool and collected and confident and good. Some of the moves that he makes in the ring are those of a guy that's been fighting professionally 3-4 years. Look at the footwork. Look at the lateral movement. Whoa! What an uppercut. Let's go over to the corner of Tubbs now. When he came to the center of the ring, a lady came with him. She's going to come back up in the apron. I'm going to find out. That might be his mother. I don't know. Let's see what they're telling.
You get in that position, back him up. Fake that jab and come back with overhand right, okay? And then go to the body, okay? You sitting there waiting, looking for a straight right hand to hit him with. Bring it across the top with that overhand right, okay?
Okay, Coach, I warned the other guy about ducking his head, but when you see the back of his head, do not punch the back of his head.
Okay? Okay, go overhand right. Don't. Okay, overhand right.
I don't think it's
No.
That's not in the rules, is it? I mean, that's
Not in the book of Hoyle.
No.
Now watch him give him with an uppercut here now.
And right in the back.
He
Take this
beats
back.
the drum and then the uppercut.
Bong.
All right, now, the lady in the corner is the wife of Odell Hadley, Tubbs' handler. And she told the old man, I want to walk the center of the ring with the kid tonight. And the old man said, yes, ma'am.
You see that right hand I taught the kid?
Yeah, and then he gives him an uppercut. Look at the movement of this kid. He is quick. He's got a beautiful posture. The width of the spread of his feet is just right. And he's got the fanciest shoes. This part of town. Look at that.
Chick, I have a feeling you like Tubbs. Like his style.
Yeah, for a young fella, I certainly. He's only 18 years old. Both of them are only 18. And maybe I'm misjudging, but he's got a lot of the abilities of a future good fighter. Maybe great. Quick jab, huh? Is there anything behind it? Is there enough jab there?
It's just enough to keep his opponent away. And as he goes along, he'll learn to use that jab for dropping the bomb with that right hand. Ouch. Some blood coming out of the nose of Moreno.
I'm very proud of his father, though, to have that much confidence in his son. Moreno mixing it up with him pretty well. This is good for both men starting their careers. This is only the third, make it the fourth pro fight for Moreno. A lot of class to the style of Tubbs. Lots of class. He's going to have to develop a big punch. But he can, when he puts them in bunches, he can get you out of there. We're going to go 4 if it goes the distance.
I think Moreno's a little hesitant to throw any punches as Tubbs wails on him.
Well, even though Tubbs is only in his 5th professional fight, I got a feeling that he's had some pretty serious training, don't you?
Yes, he stays in good shape.
I'm talking about being taught how to fight.
Right.
Now, he's the cousin of the former WBA heavy champ, Tony Tubbs. Maybe he's spent some time with him. I don't know.
Tell you what, his waistline is a lot smaller than Tony
Oh,
Tubbs.
boy, I'll say.
Did he balloon up or
Oh,
what?
yeah, that was a Tubb.
Chick, he's watching tonight.
Tony Tubb. All right, we're coming to the end of round 2 on Prime Network, Coast to Coast. So you gave both rounds to Robert Tubbs.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's see what Mario can do this round. He's got a good, quick jab there. Got to follow it, though, with something. His dad's over in the corner shouting words of encouragement. His father was a fighter years ago. I don't know what weight. These guys are fighting as junior middleweights, 155 pounds.
Mario better start throwing some punches, Chick. You know, you can tell he's a little...
He's cautious.
Intimidated by Tubbs. You know, and here's another thing. When you have a father-son relationship, it doesn't work in a fight game. And it shouldn't be like that, because then your emotions get involved and you start thinking with your heart instead of with your mind. His dad thinks his ego steps in. He thinks he can beat him. And if he really doesn't have the ability, work with him. Work on something else. You don't need tough fights like this.
On rare occasions in football or basketball, a coach will have his son on the team. And it works on rare occasions, but not over the long run. And now Moreno's in big trouble. They're going to stop it, I guess. Yep. Pat Russell stopped it. Why let the kid take any more beating? The doctor steps into the ring, and his father over here shaking his head. And this young Tubbs wins his 5th fight without a loss. It's the 3rd time he has stopped his opponent. And at the end of the fight, I thought it was a good decision by the referee, Pat Russell, who came up from San Diego to work the fight, didn't you?
Yeah, I think it is, Chick. Here, watch, he takes a shot here, and his feet are a little shaky. He's very intimidated, you know, and that's the thing. He's a young kid, he's only 18 years old. He got beat once by this kid, by Tubbs, so he's got that in the back of his mind. I don't think a rematch should have happened yet. It's a little too early.
The doctor is taking a look into the eyes to see whether or not he can focus, and the lad acts like he's having trouble focusing. Moreno, that is.
I think he does, Chick. I think he still has some of the leather from Tubbs' glove.
That's his daddy there in the striped shirt. We will be back with the time of this one in a moment on the on Prime Network. I want to remind you that Forum Boxing and AW Sports presents collectible boxing cards. Now, the first fight night of every month, the first 4,500 paid admissions will receive a different set of cards free. And each fight night, 20 autograph sets by Muhammad Ali will be given away at random. The set includes past legends as well as current champions. Now, the next night the cards will be given away will be Monday, January 13th, 1992. That'll be the next time we visit with you. All right, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the time of 1 minute 25 seconds in round number 3, the referee in charge, Pat Russell, stops the contest. The winner by way of knockout and still undefeated, the showstopper, Robert Tubbs.
All right, the showstopper stopped another one. That means in our last 3 fights tonight, one went 1 round, one went 2, and this one goes 3. So a total of 6 rounds in our